What is up guys, Phoenix here, and today we're going to be working on our Kaneki Ken from Tokyo Ghoul pixel art tutorial. So I think this build I did a while back, maybe it was a month ago, and I got a lot of requests for it to be a tutorial, so I'm going to be starting that today, and it should take quite a while for it to be done, so better to have the first part released now, so that way I'll be encouraged to do more parts later. Some disclaimer before you start, make sure that you're on a map where you have a lot of free room to go up. So my map currently is only 3 above bedrock. And also we're going to be using dirt and a block of coal instead of black wool, because black wool is part of the pixel art. So make sure you use coal for the frame or the outline, and you're going to use black wool for the inner detail. So make sure you do that from now. Swap out the blocks before you start. Also, from your first block right here, you want to make sure there's about 15 spaces to the left, 15 to 20. And also you want about 150 to 200 of free space going up and to the right, because this is a very huge pixel art. I'm gonna have to move the cameraman multiple times. Just make sure you have a massive amount of space. Anyways, what we're gonna do is start off is go 2 flat to kick it off, and we'll be going up and to the right from the right block. So from each time you place a block, put your placement block on the right top side. So we're gonna up and to the right 2 flat, up and to right 2 vertical, and what we're doing right now is shaping out the jacket. We'll do the facial detail. I think we won't be starting in this part. We'll set up a bit of it, but we're not going to be starting it completely. From there we'll be going up to the right 2 flat again, up and to the right 4 vertical, placement block 1 2 3 4, and then we're going to keep going verticals at the up and to the right. We're going to go 6 4 then 3. So placement block 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, then 4 then 3. So placement block again, and up and right 4 vertical, 1 2 3 4, and then finally 3, 1 2 3. So we'll go back and delete the dirt blocks now, and from the 3 vertical we're gonna go to the bottom of it, and to set up for some jacket outline, we're gonna go down to the right 7 flat. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. We'll come back to that later. We're not doing that yet. But from the top of the 3, we're gonna put 1 to the right. So it looks like that. Now from this 2 flat right here that we have the top now, we're gonna be 2 things. First, we're gonna up and to the right 3 flat from it. 1 2 3. Then to the right of it, we're actually gonna put an extra 7 going to the right. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and we can actually extend that over an extra bit, so let's add another 3 to the end of that. 1 2 3. So it should look like this right now. Now going to the top where we have the 3 flat right here, we're going to up into the 3 flat again, up into the right 4 flat, 1 2 3 4, up into the right 6 flat, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we're almost to like the mask or the headphone thingies he has in his ears. He has these weird gray circular things on his neck, and we're not going to be finishing those like I said, but we're going to be starting the basic shapes of them, because they do continue into the neck. So anyways, from there we're going to up and to the right 4 flat, then 5 flat, then 6 flat. So it's just 4 5 6, a very simple pattern. So 1 2 3 4, placement block, then we're going to do 5, 1 2 3 4 5, placement block, then we're going to do 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So from there we're going to go back and delete the dirt blocks, and then we're getting ready to do those headphone thingies I was talking about. So we're going to up into the right 8 flat, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, then up into the right 3 flat, and that's where the headphone things start. 1 2 3. So from the 3 flat right here, we're gonna go to the middle block, and we're gonna put 3 on top of it, and you can mark that 3 because that's exactly where the headphone thingies start. But we're gonna go to the last block in the 3 now and put 1 below it. We're then gonna go down to the right 1 single, down to the right 7 flat, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And as you can see, the cameraman's not going to be able to keep up with the pixel art. We're going to have to keep on shifting him, but that's not a problem. From the 7, we're going to up into the right 2 single now, up into the right 2 flat, And from that 2 flat, this is actually where we can start the center fold of the thing, of the headphone, because it's going to be split into 2. So let me just zoom out, and we're not going to be doing that yet, but I'll be starting off the just a little bit of the tip of it. So from the 2 flat, what we're going to do is to the left of it, we're going to put 2 coal blocks going up, like this. And then on the left block, we're going to put 3 going up. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to mark the start of the little gears turning in the head. We can mark the 2 and the 3 we just placed, so we can come back to them later. But for now, we're not going to be touching them. Now from the 2 flat, we're going to go down into the right 2 flat again. Then up into the right 2 flat. Then up into the right 1 single. So I'm going to shift the cameraman over a little bit, just so you can get more. Whoops, I messed up. Hold on, let me fix it. Yeah, we're going to shift them over a little bit so we can get more of the thing into the field of view. So from that 1 single, what we actually need to do is put 1 to the right of it, like this, 4 above it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 15 below. So it should be 20 in total when you're done. So the 15 below starts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is where the neck meets the collar. So what we're gonna do is below the 20 now, we're gonna put 1 below that. So it's 21 now. And we're gonna put 5 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 to the left. So from this little 10 strip right here is where we start the collar, and if we were to bring those to the right, it would end up meeting up over here, but we're not doing that yet. So going all the way to the left block, we're gonna put 6 below it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then to touch the ground, we're then gonna go down into the right, 3 vertical, 3 times in a row. So 3 vertical like this, and we're gonna do that 3 times. So this is 1, 1, 2, 3, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, that's 3. And if it met up perfectly, that means you're doing it correctly. All you have to do next is, let me see if the cameraman needs to shift. Alright, and then from the 10 flat, we're going to start going down into the right. So put your placement block on the right side or underneath. So from there, we're going to go down into our 8 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's going to keep going in that slant until we hit the center point. So we're going to go down into the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to right 6 flat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's go back and delete these extra dirt blocks just so we don't confuse them with marker blocks. And there's about 5 of them extra here. From that 6, we're going to down to our 18 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And this is exactly the center point in his jacket. So from the left block in the 18, we're going to go down to the left 1 single. Then down to left 9 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the right side, we're going to go down into the right 5 vertical. 3, 4, 5. Then down to the left 5 vertical, and we should touch the ground now. And that completes the center, and I'm going to do a jump cut right there. From that corner piece, we're going to go up into the right 20 flat. 17, 18, 19, 20, about 20, like that. Up into the right 2 flat. Up into the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to the right 3 flat.
And on the left, we're going to extend it down until it equals 6 in length. Then go down into left 3 vertical. And then finally down into left 4 vertical, and we should touch the ground right there. And I'll just clean up your workspace. Hold on a second. On the right side, we're going to up into the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then up into the right 6 flat. Then up into the right 10 flat. And then we're going to hit like the top of it basically by going up into the right 14 right after that. And I'm going to have to do a bit of a camera adjustment soon because it's not really showing. But we also need to do a little bit of cleanup as well. So let me just look back at the blueprints. And we're going to go back to the 6 flat we have right here. It's right by the 2 flat. I think it's to the left, to the right of the 2 flat and to the left of the 3 flat. So that's 6 right here. And we're going to go to the final block. And we're going to add 24 blocks to the top of it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let me just count it out. And there we go. We do have a lot of dirt placed everywhere as well, but it should be fine. So make sure you add 24 going up, like I said. And on the 16th block, we're going to put 2 to the right of it. So make sure you count up carefully using your placement blocks. So 15, 16, and then we'll put 2 right there. Then we're going to go down to the right 5 flat. Down to the right 1 single. Down to the right 3 flat 2 times in a row. Make sure you use your placement block correctly. And clean up your workspace while you're at it. Get rid of all the dirt blocks that are in the way. They're kind of crowded right now. We do have a bit left over. Just make sure everything's cleaned up. And now from back where we finished, we're going to up into the right 3 flat and transition into up into the right 4 flat using your placement blocks. And now we're going to start going down into the right so we reach that corner. So first we're going to go down into our 7 flat, then down into our 8 flat. So that's 7, then 8. And actually what I want to do is shift the cameraman over a little, so that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to shift him, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. After the 8, we're going to continue going down into the right. So we're going to put our placement block and go down to the right 4 flat 2 times in a row. Then we're going to go down to our 3 flat, down to our 4 flat again. And we're almost ready to transition into vertical parts of the shoulder kind of going, but we're going to clean up a little bit of workspace. And from there, we're going to go down to the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. Clean up. Down to our 1 single. Down to our 2 flat again. And from the second 2 flat, what we're going to do is we're going to bring it over to the left until it closes the gap with what we have already waiting. And I'll count it up in a bit, but it should touch at a diagonal like it did right there. Let me count it up. So that's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm counting, guys. So it's 21 in length. Okay. So it's not too bad. It came out pretty nicely. Now we need to get the shoulder to the ground. So we're going to go down to the right from that corner piece right here. 2 vertical. Down to the right 4 vertical 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to right 2 vertical again. And then down to our 5 single, and we should be close to the end right there. So 3, 4, 5, and we did touch the ground, which is good. And we can clean up the workspace a bit. Oh, we forgot the cameraman. We need to fix that. He missed that whole second section right there. Oops, that is my fault though. Now setting up the little detail on the jacket, we're going to go back to where we had that connector right there. To where we had the 2 vertical. And we're going to go down to the left from it, 17 flat. 14, whoops, let me recount that, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Make sure it counts out to 17, guys. Even if you have to redo it. And it's going to set up for other jacket stuff later. But for now, it's just the start. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. This is where I'm going to stop for today. We'll do the mask next time. But that'll be a longer part than it currently is. Hopefully you guys did enjoy though. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye.